Clocks in at a 28:19. That is fourth fastest. And here's the rocket, Ryan Newman. Got a couple of good laps in practice earlier. Fourth, 28:18 for Newman.
Nobody down in the 27s yet. There were about 4 cars, I think, in our practice that got down in the 27s.
A.J. Allmendinger, 28:35. Seventh quickest. Here's Michael McDowell, eighth at a 28:36. Larry, is it a matter of waiting for the sun, or is there a little more strategy involved in going out later in this session?
I think it's more than just one thing. Yeah, obviously the sun going down, the track's going to gain some grip, but unlike Atlanta last week, I don't think there's the urgency to have the tires just stone cold from round 1 to round 2. In fact, I've heard several drivers and teams say a little bit of heat seems to be better, so I think that's another reason to wait it out.
A little bit different approach here out of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Went in a little bit high, came over those bumps with a different angle, tried to carry that momentum. Ooh,
yeah, he's
wiggles right there though and washes up the racetrack.
Yeah, way high. Probably couldn't get the thing. Maybe he couldn't get it to the bottom. That's why he got up in the high lane over 1 and 2.
Stenhouse ninth, 28:58.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be happy with that. He qualified so well last week in Atlanta.
Well, his teammate really, Trevor Bain, who qualified Atlanta well last week too.
Now watch
he's
this
picked
car.
up.
Look at this car. This is what he did practice so well. He just painted that white line, goes right through the bumps like it's nothing. Watch him get down to that white line, carry a ton of speed through the center of the corner here.
He's got a 10th in the bank.
Little wiggle
getting in there,
but it's still looking good. He's going to lose a little speed off of 4.
And he hangs on. Yes, 28 flat. Cole Witt, 29:21. Greg Galdon, 29:18.
Oh, boy, it's just, I know that car wasn't in his way, but just visually, you're so focused that can play a small role in how you get through that corner.
Always hated for a car to be on the apron when I was qualified.
Very nice.
Brad Keselowski was 27:98 in practice. He's 27:92 in round 1.
I just think a little bit of that wiggle from Truex as he got down into the center of turns 3 and 4 cost him the amount of time where he would have run right around where Keselowski is right now.
They'll work on that 78 a little bit. He'll be better around 2.
Matt Kenseth was 5th fastest in practice. Here's the Blue F Camry. 4th, 28:03. Busch, 28:04. And Danica Patrick, who was 29th in practice with a 28:62. Patrick, 28:49. Nice pickup, 14th.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that track record of 27:498 is probably going to be pretty safe. I don't see anybody picking up 4/10 next time out.
We saw Corey LaJoie, the JAS Expedited Trucking Toyota, 29:10. 17th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Nationwide ship.
I think Jr. will be a little better call down here when he practiced.
Now you heard right there, there's a pretty significant bump right as you're getting back to the throttle aggressively as he comes across the line.
3rd, 28 flat.
But you can see he started to pick up the throttle, hit that bump, and almost had to come out of it just a little bit. I think a lot of teams are going to struggle with that.
Nice run, though, for an 88 for where he practiced.
And Kyle Busch was only 14th in practice. And Chris Buescher, 14th, 28:35. Kyle Busch to the top, 27:83. That is the fastest lap anybody's run today.
Now we're talking.
Daniel Suarez. And Jimmy Johnson on your left. Denny Hamlin, 28:07, 8th. Suarez, 27:96, 3rd quickest.
Nice. And look, Suarez is running both races this weekend. I swear I think that's what he needs to do for a little while.
I don't know if it looks like 48 pushed a little bit there through the center 3 and 4. Couldn't quite pick up the gas as much as he wanted to.
And Mikey Suarez was fast in Xfinity practice, and he backed that up with a nice run right here for quick.
3rd for Johnson, 4th for Suarez.
Oh, they ran identical times, 27:963. Chris Buescher on your right. Or excuse me, Landon Castle, 28:39 for Castle, 20th. And Clint Boyer, 28-26, 16th. Brian Blaney for the Wood Brothers. And Eric Jones on your left. Jones finishing up. Good lap. Third for Jones, 27.93.
It's a great lap.
21 from is running high, but above the bumps in 1 and 2. Let's see what he can do here at the line.
12th for Blaney, 28.08. Kevin Harvick, 11th, 28.05. That moves Castle to the bubble. Knocks out Patrick with 7 cars to go.
Here's Logano choosing to go right through the center. And there's just a lane choice that you can decide how you want to get the car rotated over the bumps. Getting down to the bottom, you're going to get into the bumps a little bit more. If you go through the middle, a little bit wider arc and might not load the car quite as much over those bumps.
Joe Logano is 6th, 27.97. Ty Dillon 22nd at a 28.30.
Comes to 24 off turn 4.
Matt DiBenedetto, 28.75.
So he ran above kind of tried to stay above those bumps.
So Chris Buescher now on the bubble as both Michael McDowell and Landon Castle have been bumped.
It's good in 3 and 4 this 24 does. He ran a little high in 1 and 2. See how it works out for him.
Yeah, I don't know if that was by choice or not.
It looked like he drove it that way, Jeff, and it looked like he was trying to get it to the bottom too much.
9th, 28.007.
He complained about the harshness of those bumps, so maybe he decided just to avoid them.
And I noticed, I thought that the splitter hit a little bit as Almirola goes to 29th. I thought that the splitter on that 24 car hit a little bit through the center of 3 and 4 as well.
Jeffrey Earnhardt, 36th. With 29.56. And now all but one driver have taken time.
See, Mike, Jeff and I, we go, whoa, and I don't think you even noticed.
Well,
but I was trying to figure out who, and it was Reed Sorensen, who's on track right now.
I can
but when you've been in one of those,
if you see something that just looks like the slightest movement from the camera, it's a huge moment inside the car.
Now, Timmy Hill's making a second run. I think largely because this is only his 3rd lap of practice. Reed Sorensen 37th. Hill is 39th. So getting in picks up to 30.87.
But you know what? For Timmy Hill, that's a nice pickup, really. 30.87.
Sure is.
All right, so immediately I start looking at some of the cars outside the top 24, wanting to make it into round 2. I mean, McDowell was pretty good in practice, and I'm wondering if he can pick up that second time out. But then you've got Danica Patrick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., you've got Almirola. There's some cars, Chris Buescher, there's definitely some cars. And then you add Allmendinger, who's at 24th. He could possibly be in jeopardy if somebody goes out and goes a little bit faster. So a lot of strategy and decision making now.
Now, listen to how close this is. The gap from Kyle Busch to Brad Keselowski 1st to 2nd is greater than the gap from Keselowski all the way back through 9th. 2nd to 9th. We're closer than 1st and 2nd right now.
What stands out in that is, did Kyle Busch get all of it? It certainly seems like he did, and who didn't get all of it? Did Keselowski leave a little bit out there on the table that he can close that gap to Kyle Busch?
Yeah, it's a 92 with a 3, a 93 with a 4, 96 with a 3, a 96 with a 3, and a 97 with a 5 and a flat.
And of course, I'm meeting for round 2 when they go back out.
So A.J. Allmendinger is on the bubble in the 47, 28.357. Ricky Stenhouse is going to need to find 2/10 to advance.
I think he has it in him. I mean, we saw quite a few moments in that car as he was making his first run. If he can clean that up and make a few adjustments to the car as well as his line, I think the speed in the car is there.
Yeah, his teammate ran a 28-12. Bain over there, he's sitting in 20th right now. Bain is, and Stenhouse, he were right on, right together. Stenhouse 28-58, so he's got some room for improvement for sure.
Yeah, he chose again that high line, and I just don't know if you're going to be able to pick up enough pace.
And Reagan made a second run and was a little bit slower. Cole Witt a little bit quicker, but doesn't advance.
Doesn't look like Stenhouse is going to advance here either.
Michael McDowell back on track. And Stenhouse picks up 2 spots, but only to 28.
And this is going to be interesting. This is a new tire that Goodyear has here this year, designed just for this aerodynamic package and this racetrack. And maybe it won't pick up as much on the second time out as we've seen in the past.
2 minutes to go in session 1.
She really came to the green flag well, the start-finish line, carried that speed into turn 1, just couldn't maintain the momentum through 1 and 2.
I just think those bumps just weigh heavily on your mind. You don't know whether you go through them, go around them. You'd like to go through them. The car bounces too much. It upsets the car too much. Really hard for a driver to decide what he or she wants to do down there.
So Patrick, 28.428. That lap was faster, but not enough to advance. Allmendinger holding on to the bubble spot against Michael McDowell, who will need to find 1/100th of a second to advance.
Todd Perry, he'll get him tuned up here. Let's see what he can do. That's his crew chief.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen on this lap.
And McDowell is slower by 1/10. So there's Allmendinger on the right and Ty Dillon on the left, just in case they have to go out. Allmendinger working with interim crew chief Ernie Cope after penalties last week in Atlanta for loose lug nuts at race end.
That's not a bad interim crew chief to have in Ernie Cope.
And Castle.
Boy, look at this Busher putting a nice lap together. It's going to make Allmendinger have to go back out and work for it. If he can continue to the line.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Yes.
Just did it.
By 2/100ths, and so they've sent A.J. Allmendinger. One teammate knocks out another.
He's going to have to hurry.
He's got about 15 seconds. I think he'll make it. Yeah, he'll make it.
Come on.
Evan Castle,
come on.
not fast enough.
Got it.
5, 3, 2, 1. Time is expired. 47 can't come back.
One thing you don't have to worry about with A.J. Allmendinger is commitment. This guy can stand on the gas. And
Got a
he's
little
looking
bit
pretty
in the
good right
bank
now.
right here. It's losing a little here, losing a little there.
He needs 2/100ths.
Coming back.
Coming back.
I think he's
One
going
of those
Can you believe
JTG
that?
40 cars is going to advance, and it is Allmendinger.
Oh, wow.
28.31.
And those are teammates that just went at it.
2/100ths.
It's like a hamburger, in and out.